Rise and Grinders, my name is Tetsyumi, and welcome back to episode 6 of our Terraria 1.4 Calamity mod playthrough. Now, real quick, before we actually get into the episode, there's a few things I want to touch upon. First is that, sorry if my voice is a bit more hoarse than usual. I went to a wrestling event 2 days ago, and I was screaming and yelling a lot. I was hooing and hollering, and my voice was pretty dead. It's pretty good now, but it is still just a little bit more hoarse than it usually is. So if you can even hear that, sorry. And also in my mic, right behind me, I have a heater running. If you guys don't know, I live in the basement of a college house, so it's kind of not an option for me to have this heater running. I pretty much need to have it on. It gets very cold down here. So sorry if you guys can hear that in the mic a little bit. You know, in the following videos, it shouldn't be too apparent. I'll try and fix it in post or whatever. But if you guys still can hear that, sorry about that. And second, if you guys have not been keeping up to date with your Tetsyumi lore, my last two videos, my episode 5 for this Calamity series and my speed build, you would know that we actually had to move worlds. We had to move Calamity worlds because my first one was actually corrupt, which, as you can see, that's why the area around my base is a little bit different. I mean, as you can see, the whole world is actually a bit different. But I decided to take the time, once I figured that out, to actually, you know, for one, move worlds. Obviously, I've said it like 3 times now. But also actually kind of flesh out my my starting base and now make it a full, like a full base really, the whole Japanese temple looking thing, because obviously I had this going for my starter base, my little storage area, but then I figured, you know, now that I have the time, now that I have the resources, because I have this whole cheat menu right here, I might as well go ahead and actually build a base. And also, yeah, I'm gonna keep this cheat menu on me for the foreseeable future, just because I do actually plan on doing some other builds in this world, and this just helps so incredibly much. Like, gathering those resources would take so long. But yeah, other than that though, everything else is the same. I went ahead and beat all the bosses that I had originally beaten. The only thing that's, you know, very different about this world is obviously I don't have really any cave structures or anything. I explored the sunken seas already, because if you guys don't remember, the whole reason my world was actually corrupt is because every time I went near this laboratory in the sunken seas, my world would just completely crash and break. And while I don't think you need to actually go into the laboratory to progress in the game, I wanted to do that just for some things that I want to do, you know, in this Let's Play. Like, for instance, I want to explore the sunken seas so I can actually get myself the biome blade and the pulse pistol, because that was what I was trying to do in episode 5, but obviously it kind of, everything got derailed, and long story short, we're here now. But with that being said, what we can actually go ahead and do is start on our to-do list for this episode. So, first things first, I want to go ahead and explore the sunken seas, because in here, there is a like, terminal or something. There's something I have to research so that I can actually go ahead and craft, like, the broken biome blade. So if I type it here, it says at the very bottom down here, oh, no, it doesn't. Okay, well, I have to research something in the Sunken Seas biome to actually be able to craft this thing. I can't just craft it. Like, I have all the materials, but for some reason, I just need to do that first. So, with that being said, we can go ahead and explore the laboratory down here. And speaking of laboratories, you might have seen on the mini-map, I've been kind of teasing it a little bit, but down at the bottom of my base, I actually, you know what, I'll just go ahead and show you. I'll go ahead and zoom out a bit. Let's go ahead and show you. I built this Hoik elevator too, which is pretty cool. So, here we go. And yeah, as you can see, I just fully built a laboratory at the bottom of my base. I figured, you know, because we're in Calamity mod, there's a lot of, like, research stuff. There's a lot of new, like, Drayden's Forge, stuff like that. So I figured let's go ahead and build ourselves a little dedicated area to actually house all this stuff. So as you can see, I built a pretty large laboratory. I made this little centerpiece of just, like, a gem tree that I custom built, and this little, like, waterfall, because I've been really liking waterfalls recently. And I figured we could have, like, chests and stuff over here. We can put, like, the Drayden's terminals and all that stuff around. But for now, what we have going on down here is I have some of the power banks for the Drayden stuff. And also, I have some of these, you know, these power cell, these, the factories. What you actually need to do is once you make Drayden's tools, you need to power them with these batteries. And then you got to put them in here and actually, you know, charge the weapon with the batteries. So I figured I'll go ahead and make myself a little just dedicated area to do that, make it an actual build out of it. And it'll look cool, and cool it did look. This is one of my favorite builds that I've done. Again, super out of my comfort zone. There will be a speed build on this, by the way, probably next episode, like on Thursday. But for now, you know, you get a little sneak peek before I actually put in all the decorations and stuff, because I will most likely kind of litter this thing with a bunch of just laboratory stuff, like all the Drayden stuff, maybe some crates, some terminals, some, like, screens, stuff like that. But this is kind of the skeleton of it, and honestly, in my opinion, it looks really good. I've never done a build like this before. Alright, and with that very convenient minecart ride, that just somehow perfectly aligned with this little, like, elevator kind of thing I built, oh, actually, I'm going way too far. Oh my god, I didn't even realize how much further this went. Wow. You know what, that also very conveniently led to a blue mushroom biome, which I have not yet found in this world because I have not done any, any mining yet. But that all of it's very convenient. Alright, cool. I suppose I'll just go ahead and mine down from in here. I don't really need to keep the structural integrity of this build. I can go ahead and just break in. But here we are. So as you can see, the only thing I've actually done to this area is I've deleted the turrets. Because I think that's what was causing me to crash in my first world. So just to be safe, I went ahead and already deleted them. But I have explored nothing else of this build, and I'm very excited. So first, I guess let's go ahead and see what's in these chests here. We got the Drayden's Log, Study of Sunken Aquatic Life. I'm not sure if... I don't know what exactly I need to research. Oh, I think it's this. Yeah, okay, it's definitely this. So, what is this? Finely detailed diagrams of numerous devices and weaponry dance across the holographic screen. Okay. Picking up this item or holding it in your inventory will permanently unlock new recipes. Okay, sick. So I can get the gauze trigger, the taser, the pulse pistol, which is what I want to make. The Star Swallower containment unit, which sounds cool, but I don't know what it does. The tracking disc and the decryption computer. Cool, okay, sick. I thought it'd be a little bit more involved, but no, it's literally just an item that I pick up once, and now I permanently have everything unlocked. Alright, I'll take it. We got the purple seeking mechanism. Swiftly moves towards the lab within the sky. Oh, cool. So, I guess if I haven't found this laboratory yet up here, which is just like spawns in the spawn of your world directly in space, I can go ahead and, I guess, charge this with the Drayden's batteries, and then this will fly towards it, I assume. That's pretty cool. And then it looks like we got some just the normal stuff like dubious plating and mysterious circuitry, which don't really know what's for. All of this I will break. Take you, take you, take you. Actually, I didn't even realize this. I did pretty much the same thing in this base with this little, open area here. The same thing that this Sunken Seas biome did with their little thing right here. I don't know if I, like, subliminally did that because I saw this one time, but that's very... I did not think about that at all. That's pretty cool. How do I get in this little... Oh, this is just a little power area. I don't get in here. Very cool, very cool. Well, I guess that's all we needed, so now we can just straight up go back and actually craft everything now. Oh, and before I forget, I completely forgot that you could actually click this and read stuff, and it's like the lore to Calamity, I guess, or the lore to all the Drayden stuff over here. So let's go ahead and read this. Preserved for millennia, a paradise for the living beings who sought shelter in prehistoric seas, they remain untouched by evolution, save for their adaptations to oxygen-starved waters and dim crystals. Continuing to thrive, one mystery which continues to escape my understanding, however, is how large some of these creatures have become. There is some blatant lack of nutrition and oxygen in the caves, and yet... And then it's showing the Sunken Seas here. So, just some cool lore, I guess. Oh, is there more? Oh, there is. Wow, there's a lot. Okay. I guess let's go ahead and read it. Their marine life in these caves do have eyes, though they are barely functional, dulled by lack of use and milky white upon observation. Perhaps another adaptation to the life they have adopted. No, I was right. The most striking wonder is within their bodies. In specimens dissected, I have noticed that there is that the mineral is buried into their very digestive systems, and perhaps, through some chemical process, passed nutrients into their sluggish hosts. A peculiar yet entirely beneficial interaction. Okay, and then we got the giant clam here. A specimen which has developed a grand size and inexplicably impressive physical abilities. What is most curious is its strong connection to its lesser kin. Without any noticeable communication when it comes under threat, other mollusks rally to its aggressor and begin attacking. It is perhaps the very first signs of a higher life form. Is it? Is that really what you got from that? That other clams will attack the thing the giant clam is attacking? Is that your proof for there being a god? You know what? I'm not gonna knock it. Fair enough. Or a self-sacrificial fluke, which would lead to their destruction if they inhabited any other area than these pacified caverns. Okay. Don't know what any of that means, but very cool. If you guys are super into the Calamity lore for some reason, there you go. But I can go ahead and deposit, I'm pretty sure, just all of this in here. I don't think I need any of it right now because I already technically researched what I needed to. So now if I go ahead and go in here and do the broken No. Where is it? Why can't I? Oh, it's because I was in weapons. There we go. Oh, no. So what do I need? I need a wooden sword. Okay, sick. Let's go ahead and craft myself a wooden sword, I guess. And then we can actually make the broken biome blade. So it said any wood sword, so I can use shade wood, I assume. So there's that. And now, if I maybe scroll down here, where is it going to be? So the broken biome blade. I'm going to go ahead and craft this. And then I will also I got a savage one. Hell yeah. I also craft the pulse pistol. Was that it right there? Or is it? It's going to be ranged, right? Where is it? Pulse pistol. If I can spell, that would be very nice. Oh, there we go. I can already craft it. Sick. Oh, so that's what the mysterious circuitry and plating is for. Okay. Honestly, I should have known. So I'll go ahead and craft that, and there we go. So that one does magic damage, which is kind of my build right now, which is why I wanted to craft it. But then the biome blade is just insane, so I wanted to craft it. But I think before we do anything of the sort, let's go ahead and go down here. Also, I want to turn on these lights for the dramatic effect. But let's go down here, and let's go ahead and grab some of these power cells so we can actually charge this thing up. So I don't know what the max capacity is, but I'm just going to grab all these batteries, and we'll see what happens. So now I go down here, I drop the batteries into this thing, and then the gun into this thing, and there you go. You can see it's taking down the batteries, putting it into the pulse pistol, and you can see the current charge at the bottom here. It has a 100% charge. Okay, sick. So wow, that was actually really fast. I thought you could like go up to like 999 or something, but no, that's there we go. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and go back up to the surface now. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and go down to the laboratory to actually test these things, because I feel like, you know, going down here in this little bit of a open space, this actually might be beneficial for me. So let's go ahead and get rid of the looting map. I suppose first we'll test out the pulse pistol, just because it does less damage, so maybe it's a bit less climactic, I suppose. So 30 magic damage, fires a pulse that arcs to a new target on enemy hits. Oh, that's very cool. So basically, if I get a hit with this, then it'll start homing in, kind of. Actually, you know what? Before I test these things, I can go ahead and look up a dummy, right? This is a target dummy. I can look up a Calamity one, can't I? Mod-specific items, because doesn't the Calamity mod have, like, a dummy that acts like an NPC, so you can, like, home in stuff with it? I thought it did, but maybe not. Oh, no, it does. There we go. Yeah, the target dummies. Oh, this is from the Calamity mod, super dummy. So, creates a super dummy, regenerates 1 million life per second, will not die when taking damage over time from debuffs. Right-click will kill all super dummies. Is that what I'm thinking of? No, this is the one I'm thinking of. The Fargo's one. So this is the same as a regular target dummy, except minions and projectiles detect and home onto it. There we go. That's what I want. I'll go ahead and get, I guess, 3 of these, and then also a regular dummy here. Just because I really want to see what these things do. I'll go ahead and get rid of my flesh ball as well. So I'll put, like, a regular dummy here. I'll put, like, a target dummy. I'll put, like, a target dummy here, and I suppose one up here. And then we can see how the homing and all that stuff works on it. Now we're finally all ready. So, first, I guess let's go ahead and just test this thing shooting. That looks very cool. That looks very, very cool. How much charge is that using? It's using about, I'm at what, 98.5? Oh, 98.4. Wow, it uses 0.1 every time. So this thing keeps charge for a while. It doesn't have any secondary effects, like if I hit the right mouse button or anything. It just fires like this. But that's very cool. So now if I hit the training dummy, yeah, you can see it will actually home in, and it homes in multiple times. I don't know what its pierce is, but clearly it cannot go through blocks or anything like that. Let's go ahead and just test. Does it have infinite pierce? No. It looks, okay, so it looks like the pierce caps off at about maybe 5. If I go ahead and do this, so I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll try like 6, 7 over here. We can see what happens. Okay, weird. Why is it... It's kind of doing something weird. This might just be because of these training dummies. But it looks like it caps out at Pierce at maybe around 5 enemies. Still very cool, though. That is very, very cool. Now we can take a look at the biome blade. So, this thing is cool in itself because if you hold down right mouse button while standing still on flat ground, you can attune the weapon to the powers of the surrounding biome. Which I don't really know what that means. But it says using right mouse button. Otherwise, it switches between the current attunement and an extra stored one. So if I go into, like, the snow biome over here, I can get some, like, snow biome powers. And then if I go into, like, the desert, I can get some desert biome powers. And then, as long as I don't, you know, get any more attunements, I can, like, switch between them freely. which is cool. So I guess first let's go ahead and just see the regular attack. Insane, crazy, absolutely, absolutely insane. So now I'm technically in the caverns. I wonder, will this count as like the forest biome, or is this the caverns? So here's me attuning the weapon. Ooh, cool, okay. So now if I do the regular attack, yeah, that's sick. So now it fires a projectile, which I think this is the caverns one, because this doesn't really look very, it doesn't look very forest biome. Oh, but as you can, it also has a cool effect up here. Oh, I can see. So the attunement that I have right now is Pure Clarity, which fires a weak projectile that crushes enemy defenses. Oh, that's very cool. So now if I do the same thing up here, that, what did that do? That's the same thing. But it's like a different effect now? Weird. So if I just press it... So how do I get a secondary attunement? So I guess this attunement was the forest biomes attunement, right? Because it's not getting me another attunement. So if I go over here now... because now I'm in the corruption, or the crimson. If I do this, yeah, I'm getting another attunement. Okay, sick. So what is this attunement now? Lunge forward using a ghostly rapier projection that leeches life of any struck foes. You also get bounced away from hit targets. And then if I can switch them by just clicking it once. So I can do like this, lower their defenses, and then click it again and launch at them. Whoa! Oh my god! Oh my god! This is sick! This is so cool! This is honestly so cool. I wanna try this on some training dummies here. So first I got this one, which lowers enemy defense, it looks like. And then I can just go ahead and switch it again, and then I get this long-range, like, joust weapon. That is so cool! Oh, that is so cool. I want to go ahead and test out all the other ones. Unfortunately, it decided to start thunderstorming right now, which sucks. But here we are on the desert biome. Also, you can see my my houses that I've built for some of my desert NPCs. There will also most likely be a speed build on this and also this snow biome one over here. But here it is for now. So let's go ahead and attune the weapon. Okay, it's not attuning. Why is it not attuning? How? Not trash, no. So there must be a way to get rid of the current attunements, right? Like how? Because I know there is one for the desert biome. Like there is. I know for a fact that there is. I think there's gotta be, right? So what do I actually do? Do I like throw it on the ground? Do I like have to press a button a few times? Okay, I just have to hold down the button. All right, sick. That's it. So now I get. Wait, I think that was for the snow biome. Does this not count as a desert biome? Maybe. Oh my god! Wait, hold on. Oh, that's so... Oh my god! Yo! These are so cool! So what does that actually do? Does that have any sort of effect? Perform a 3-stroke combo with a glacial blade. The final strike freezes foes for a split second. Insane. That is super cool. So I don't know why this desert biome here isn't working. Oh, no, there it is now. Okay, sick. I just have to hold it for a really long time, it looks like. So what is this one? The... Conjuring searing blades in front of you that get larger and stronger the more you hit enemies. The blades can also be used to bounce off tiles when in the air. Okay. Wow. Whoa. Wow. And I can like, I can like pogo stick on the ground. That is awesome. That is really funny. So let's actually go ahead and test these things on some training dummies over here. So I guess I'll just spawn some like right here and right here. So this gets stronger the more I hit enemies, right? So if I do this, wow. And it looks like right now it's at its max strength, which I actually don't know what it is. I don't have a DPS meter. Let's go ahead and grab a DPS meter. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab one of these. So now let's see what this actually does, damage-wise. So this is it at max charge, right? If I continuously hit an enemy, it does about 400, about 450. Wow, even more a little bit with crits. Insane, absolutely insane. And I mean, I'm guessing this thing pierces infinitely, right? I'm guessing. So if I do this, yeah, infinite pierce, insane. This one might be the best one so far. It might just be. The desert one seems pretty broken. Like for stuff like Plantera, which I know we're not even close to being at yet. And also, this is going to be upgraded a ton before we get to Plantera. But, like, just thinking ahead, like, this would do insane about, like, even, like, the Hungry for the Wall of Flesh. This would be absolutely insane. But let's go ahead and try the ice one now. So, this one freezes enemies for a split second on the third hit, right? So I can go ahead and see that. And yeah, you can see he turned blue for a second and he froze. Hitting with every single hit does about 300 DPS, which not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. I mean, this one I feel like is more for the status effect of freezing enemies. You can like freeze them and then go ahead and do this and, you know, get just a little bit extra damage out of them. But still very cool. Now let's go ahead and see. We want to see jungle and we want to see ocean. So let's go ahead and teleport to the ocean on the other side. Can we do that? Can we not do that? I think I have a shell phone, right? Yeah, I have a magic conch. Let's go ahead and do that. Teleport to the ocean. Let's go ahead and attune my weapon. Bam, insane, awesome particle effect. Let's see what this one is. Throw out the blade using a vine whip. Striking enemies with the tip of the whip as it cracks guarantees a critical hit. The whip will also protect you towards stuck tiles. They also propel you towards struck tiles. Okay, sick. So again, I can use this for momentum, which is very fun. Not a ton of momentum, but definitely a little bit if you're like running along the wall like or the ground like that. So I want to try and hit like a critical hit. Yeah, 74. Very good. And it does go through walls, so I can hit, you know, under the ground and stuff like that. Also, the angler's here. I'm not going to wake you up. I don't need the angler right now. Let's go ahead and go over here so no enemies are attacking us for now. Oh, is there 2 meteorites that just spawned like right next to each other? That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and see what just the DPS is. So the normal whip DPS is about 100. Again, not bad. I wonder, actually, does this have regular whip? Is this like a regular whip where if I attack something, my stuff will go onto it? I can't tell. If I attack like the turtle here, I can't attack the turtle. If I attack this thing down here, that just killed it instantly. So again, that's not a very good. Okay, I'm just killing stuff instantly now, which is not a good look for it. Okay, no. So it looks like with a regular whip, you would like have this effect where, you know, my summon now automatically would go and try and attack this one. But it looks like that's not the case with this whip. Dude, this weapon is very cool too. This weapon is so cool. Yeah, the homing on this weapon is actually insane. But let's go ahead and see now the DPS with the tip. So it looks like it's not actually doing the crit every time, but it is a significant amount more. It's about, you know, about 200, so 100 more than it would be regular, which is still pretty good. I'll honestly take that. I think that one I'll probably honestly never use. I feel like that one might just be a little bit useless. But let's go ahead and check out the last one, which is going to be the jungle biome one here. So let's see what this does. Throw out the blade using a vine. Oh wait, hold on. That's the same one. Did it not attune maybe? Nope. This is still the same. This is still the same thing. Maybe is there not one for? So this one is the jungle one. Okay, that makes a lot more sense actually. This one is the jungle one, the whip. So then maybe is there not one for the ocean biome? Is that what it is, or did I just maybe not do it right somehow? I guess I can try it here one more time. So if I do this, it looks like, yeah, okay, it looks like there isn't actually one for the ocean biome. Possibly. If I go like right out in the ocean, like so there's just no denying that I'm in the ocean biome here. Yeah, no, I'm holding down the button. Looks like it's not letting me attune at all. If I'm like running into it. Here. Was that the same thing? Yeah, no, it was the same thing. Okay, so it looks like there's not one for the ocean biome. But honestly, still very cool. So I think the main ones I'm going to be using then are for sure going to be this one, just so I get the lower defense with this projectile. And then I can switch. Oh, no, I did it wrong. But then I can switch over to using the desert one. I think the desert one is probably going to be the best one for me. I think that one's going to be absolutely insane. But that'll probably just be, you know, an extension to me using this pulse pistol. Because this pulse pistol, I mean, do I need to say more? This is absolutely cool. This is just sick. And, like, it homes in on so many enemies. Yeah, no, this is absolutely insane. Actually, hold on. What is the DPS of this? I didn't even test that. So, it's about 400. About 450. Yeah, absolutely insane. Very cool. These weapons are sick. We're finally getting into like the insane broken Calamity weapons, and I'm so happy about it. So with that being said, now that we actually explored the weapons a little bit, we can go ahead and test them out on some bosses. We can go ahead and do the Queen Bee and also Deerclops and possibly more depending on how much time we have. But definitely these two. Oh my god, finally. That took a while. I explored a good bit of this first section of the jungle here, but I finally found one. And actually, you know what? It's in a pretty decent open area here. So I think I won't have too many problems actually taking on the Queen Bee, especially with these new absolutely insane weapons. I've been using this weapon just as like, you know, to clear the crowd and stuff like that, and it does so well. The only annoying thing is you know, when it pogo sticks me off of blocks like this, it gets a bit annoying. But like it just shreds normal enemies. It is so useful. Alright, so I made myself a little arena here. Nothing crazy, just because I don't think I actually need that much space to fight the Queen Bee. But yeah, we did this. So now we can just straight up go ahead and go in here and hopefully actually beat the Queen Bee. Hopefully. I mean, I think we won't have any problems beating the Queen Bee, if I'm honest. I feel like with our current loadout, we probably far outclassed the Queen Bee. But it's still better to be safe than sorry. Actually, wow, it looks like this hive, too, is pretty big. Also, these enemies, oh my god, they are so... Okay, well, I guess we're fighting the Queen Bee now. These enemies are so annoying. Let's go ahead and hit him with this. Wow, I was not paying attention to my health. That was bad. I'll be honest. That was really bad. That was not that was not good at all. In all honesty, probably should have been using the pulse pistol instead of the biome blade. Alright, well, here we are back again. This time I can go ahead and craft myself the summoner. Also, you know what? There's a Bezoar on the ground here. Should I maybe replace this with my celestial cuffs? You know what? I'm going to keep it here. If I get poisoned, I'll just quickly switch it off. And that way that'll get rid of the poison. Hopefully that should be enough. But now with all of this, we can actually go ahead and we can go ahead and take on the Queen Bee again. I'm not going to be stupid this time. I am mainly going to be using let me just go ahead and craft this real quick. I'm mainly going to be using my pulse pistol with the broken biome blade just as a little accessory to hopefully lower the Queen Bee's defense. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and use the few buffs that I gained. And yeah, here we go. Round number 2. Alright, so go ahead and lower her defense. Here we go. Her defense should be lowered now. She's dashing a lot, but I think, honestly, we're fine. Go ahead and close the minimap. I don't think I need that open right now. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're doing fine. We're doing a lot of damage, so I'll take that. Let's go ahead and reapply this, just in case that ran out. Yeah, I think we're doing good. This also shreds all of the mini bees that she makes. Yeah, this absolutely shreds them. Go ahead and use my rage here. This fight is going insanely well. Like, I'm probably going to get adrenaline at this rate. Okay, well, never mind. I spoke too soon. But this fight still is going very well. Dude, she's about to die. This fight was so easy. This fight was so easy. Let me just not die in this final phase here. But... Oh my... Dude! This pulse pistol shreds. Oh my god. I didn't expect it to be that good, seeing as it's only like 30 damage. I thought it'd be like maybe just really good for crowd control. But like it fires very fast. And this on top of like the biome blade here, because this first thing crushes enemy defenses, whatever that means. It shreds. It absolutely shreds. That's actually insane. Well, we can go ahead and go back home now, I guess. Actually, you know what? We could give the Queen Bee another fight. Should we, just for the fun of it? You know what? Yeah, let's do it just for the fun of it. Let's go ahead and give Queen Bee a second fight, just so maybe we can actually get even more loot from the treasure bag. I don't even know what to say. Like, this weapon is so cool. This weapon is so fun and cool. It's, like, loud. It's really loud. I don't know if I can turn that down in settings. But, you know, hopefully it's not too loud on the recording. But that is so incredibly fun. I'll actually go ahead and turn down my sound just a little bit, so hopefully it won't be as loud in the recording. But yeah, there we go. 2 queen bees done. We can go ahead and open up both treasure bags. There's also a slime raid event right now, which is going to make things a little bit annoying. But it's whatever. So bam and bam. And yeah, there we go. So we got normal queen bee stuff. I'm pretty sure none of this really goes into anything cool. We can get... Wait, what? We can make another... No, oh, no, hold on. I'm confusing myself. We can make pretty much nothing. We can eventually make this Plague Keeper in hard mode. Looks like for the most part, none of this stuff, all of this stuff is just kind of the normal queen bee stuff. It's all the same stuff. But you know what? I think we probably do have a little bit of time still left in this episode. Why not go ahead and try and fight Deerclops? Because I have actually never fought Deerclops, and I feel like with this loadout, it might be easy. Kind of, hopefully, because again, I've never fought him. But what we need to do is that we need to actually go ahead and make the deer thing. Is that what it's called? Deer thing? It is. Okay, sick. So we need just Flinks Fur, Demonite Ore, and a lens. Oh, I think we actually have all of that stuff already. Or at the very least, we should have all that stuff already. Oh, hello, King Slime. I guess I'll go ahead and test this one on you, seeing as you will probably just get absolutely shredded. Yup, okay. Well, thank you so much for volunteering to be a test subject. Alright, well, I don't know how much space I actually need for this fight, but I made, like, a decently sized platform, I guess. I'll go ahead and put a campfire down. Also, there's another meteor, like, right over here. So, we might have to deal with, like, meteor heads during the fight. Hopefully not. But I guess we'll have to see. So, again, I think my main... So, Deerclops is weird, because I know it has, like, the ice attack that shoots up, and when he does that, you want to be under him. So, I might just use this a lot during the fight. But I guess we'll see. So, I'll go ahead and summon this guy in right now. Bam! I'll go ahead and turn on my minimap just to make sure where he is. Also, zoom out all the way. That probably will help. Looks like he's over here. I'll go ahead and, So, is he enraged? Is he... I don't know. Yes, he was. Okay. Okay, so that's the ice attack. So now I want to be... Okay, now I want it to be under him, right? Okay, nope, apparently that one, I want to be just far away from him. I have never... Okay, I don't understand. Be on top of him, maybe? So he has, like, 3 attacks, right? He does 1 spike, 2 spike, and then a big spike that I just have to avoid, I guess. So that's 1 spike. So now I can go under him, right? That's 2 spike, and now I have to avoid it. Okay, yes. Okay, 1 spike, 2 spike, and then avoid. Oh, okay, it still hit me, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. It's whatever. We take those. I'm getting trapped. I should have deleted this little block of area. What did he just do? I'm taking... Oh, my God. I'm taking a lot of damage. Oh, can you... Oh, my... Stop doing that. Can you please come up here so you're not doing that attack? Thank you. Okay, I mean, this is kind of working, being at range like this. He's almost halfway, which is pretty good, honestly. I feel like I'm still not doing great, though. I'm just gonna back off, wait for a heal, I think. Actually, you know what? I can just stay on top of him, can't I? I can literally just stay up here. And then when he does that move, I can, like, run across like this. Yeah, okay, why haven't I been doing that? Yeah, okay, sick. Next time he does that, I'm gonna go ahead and adrenaline him. Next cycle, I'll adrenaline him. Or rage him, not adrenaline. He has one more big thing, right? Okay, yeah, now I'll go ahead and go in. Go in with this. I'm chilling. He's taking so much damage. Oh my God. Oh, look at the damage. Oh my God. He's almost dead. Okay, he's almost dead. I for sure have this. Yeah, just gotta play it safe. I for sure have this. Do your thing again. Do your thing. Easy. Oh, you're easy. Easy. Okay, I got the hang of it at the end, so you know what? I'll take that. And what did we actually get? So we got the Deerclops eyeball. Summons a tiny Deerclops. Yeah. It looks so awkward. That's awesome. I forgot to mention, I got this thing from the Traveling Merchant, but I forgot that I actually even had it on. Then we got the treasure bag, so let's go ahead and actually see what we got from this. So 3, 2, 1, bam. We got a radio thing, which is a vanity item. Allows the user to see the world differently. Forbidden knowledge echoes from the radio. Hey, okay, damn. It's like a cinematic mode. That's pretty cool. So it just kind of makes everything like this, like brownish overlay. All right, that's pretty cool. I really don't know why I would ever have that on, but I'll take it, I guess. We also got the Warding Bone Helm. Summon Shadow Hands to attack your foes. This is the thing I wanted to get. I know what this thing is, and it's very cool. I guess I'll go ahead and put it on just for this for now. But this is really cool. So let's go ahead and zoom out a bit. Does there actually need to be an enemy near me? I bet there does, right? So I'll go ahead and disable this thing for now. Let's wait for some of these meteor heads. But it literally just does one of his attacks. It summons hands that will like come and just bop these enemies away. Yeah, very cool. I don't know how good this thing actually is. Like, I don't know if it's good enough to warrant like me giving it an accessory slot. But it is very fun to use. So you know what? Maybe I'll just try and have it on for a little bit. And then I got the Deadly Lucy the Axe. Let's go ahead and also teleport home, so no more enemies. I got Deadly Lucy the Axe. So 29 true melee damage, 150 axe power, so that's already a lot better than this axe that I have right here. And it's just an axe. It's just an axe. So if I was doing like a pure melee playthrough, this would be really good. Don't really need it, but I'll definitely keep it just because it's an actual axe, and it's a lot better than this copper one that I still haven't upgraded. But gamers, I think with all that being said, that is going to be the end for this episode. Really hope you enjoyed. A lot has been going on behind the scenes, but I am finally ready to, hopefully pretty consistently, you know, actually get out Calamity mod episodes for you guys. So again, really hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, please like it. If you really liked it, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you all in the next video. Peace.